Hello, friends. I hope you're enjoying this series and learning to listen to North Indian music the way that does not require to learn to sing or to play any instrument. As I say in the very first episode, all that you need is the will to learn and about 20 minutes of your time a week to listen to these vlogs or podcasts, and then spend about 5 to 10 minutes a day listening to the list that I call a song a day. The South Asians who listen to these podcasts or watch these vlogs are probably already familiar with the list of songs that I provide. Others, it may be For others, it may be a totally new experience, but for all of you, I hope these episodes will change the way you listen to the music, the way you listen to North Indian music. Friends, last week we talked about the 10th and the last thought of Hindustani Sangeet. Sangeet. Hmm. We have been talking about Hindustani music all this time, but I don't think I have ever used the word Sangeet so far. Wow. Sorry about that, friends. Here is what it means. Sangeet is the word for music in India, but it means a lot more. Sangeet is made up of Sam, which means together, and Geet means a song. The word Sangeet is used in different contexts all over India. Sangeet, of course, means singing together, but when it is used as a term to describe a celebratory event during Indian wedding, it translates to a musical party. The classical music books or the scholars describe Sangeet as an art of combining different sounds, so as to please the ear. These sounds can be produced vocally or by using instruments. Technically, the term Sangeet is a collective term that includes vocal music, instrumental music, and the fine art of dance. In fact, all these three arts are intimately interconnected, as you know. And that is why the definition of Sangeet includes all these three fine arts. Going back to what I was saying to begin with, we know now all about 10th art. We also know how the thought system was developed. Today, I'm going to go over all these 10 thoughts one more time. I'll play each scale for you, and later on, I have a special song composed using all 10 thoughts. So let's go over these thoughts first. Number one, Bilawal, all Shuddha Swar. Next, Kalyan, all Shuddha except Ma, which is sharpened, Ma Devra. Next, Khamaj, all Shuddha except Ni, which is flattened, Ni Komal. Next, number 4 is Bhairav, which uses two Komal Swar, Re and Dha. Number 5, Kafi, two Komal Swar, Ga and Ni. Number 6, Aasavari. Some people call it Ashavari. Both are fine. It uses three Komal notes. Number 7, Marwa. One Komal and one Tivra. Komal Re and Tivra Madhyam Ma. Number 8, Purvi. Two Komal, one Tivra. So Purvi uses Re Komal, Dha Komal and Ma Tivra. Number 9, Todi. Three Komal Swar and one Tivra Swar. Re Komal, Ga Komal and Dha Komal. Tivra Swar is of course Madhyam, Ma. And number 10, Bhairavi. All four Komal Swar. Re, Ga, Dha, Ni. And now, a song that I have composed using the notes of all 10 Thaat. I have used all 7 notes of each Thaat. There are total 10 lines of this song. The Thaat changes in the above order, the order that we went through of Thaat. It changes on each line. I have repeated each line twice. So when you listen to it first, get familiar with the melody first, and then when I repeat, think of the swar that make up that particular Thaat. If you are watching this video, you will get a little help from the on-screen script. After the song finishes, I'll come back and go over the list of songs for you, as usual. But I'm going to break the tradition just a little bit this time. It's not going to be a song a day. It may be 2 songs a day. I'm going to give you 10 songs that are based on 10 Thaat. That will be almost 2 songs a day for you, right? Enjoy.
कह दूं के आकाश हूँ ज़मीं हूँ मैं लाख कह दूं के आकाश हूँ ज़मीं हूँ मैं मगर उसे तो खबर है कि कुछ नहीं खबर है कि कुछ नहीं हूँ मैं अजीब लोग हैं मेरी तलाश में मुझको तलाश में मुझको वहीं पे ढूंढ रहे हैं जहाँ नहीं हूँ मैं वहीं पे ढूंढ रहे हैं जहाँ नहीं ज़र्रे ज़र्रे में मौजूद है मगर मगर मैं भी कहीं कहीं हूँ, कहाँ हूँ कहीं नहीं हूँ मैं, कहीं कहीं हूँ, कहाँ हूँ कहीं नहीं हूँ मैं। वो एक किताब जो मंसूब तेरे नाम से है, वो एक किताब जो मंसूब तेरे नाम से है, उसी किताब के अंदर कहीं कहीं हूँ मैं, उसी किताब के अंदर कहीं कहीं हूँ मैं। ये बूढ़ी कब्रें तुम्हें कुछ नहीं बताएगी, ये बूढ़ी कब्रें तुम्हें कुछ नहीं बताएगी। मुझे तलाश करो दोस्तों, यहीं हूँ मैं, मुझे तलाश करो दोस्तों, यहीं हूँ मैं, यहीं हूँ मैं, यहीं हूँ मैं।
Welcome back, friends. I hope you were able to differentiate the 10 thought that were included in the composition that you just heard. It would be a good practice to listen to this song over and over to get familiarized with the different thought. All North Indian rag have been derived from these 10 thought, and hence, if you are familiar with identifying a thought, then you will be able to easily recognize the rag once we talk about different rags in detail. We'll be talking about at least 25 most popular rag later on. For practice, let us go over the list of songs that are based on these 10 thought that give birth to the rag. Starting with Bilawal, let us listen to a non-film bhajan of Mirabai in the voice of Lata Mangeshkar. It is from her album Chala Vahi Desh. The music for this pad or bhajan has been composed by her brother Pandit Hridaynath Mangeshkar in Rag Bhinna Shadaj. Uda Ja Re Kaga. This song is actually based on an old bandish in Rag Bhinna Shadaj. So next, please listen to a bandish, original bandish, Uda Ja Re Kaga Banaka, in the voice of Smt Kishori Amonkar. Next on the list, I have Rag Nand, which is based on Kalyan Thaat. Kalyan Thaat has ma, or the fourth note, as sharpened, tivra ma. Rag Nand, however, uses both madhyam, shuddha and tivra madhyam. A good example of Rag Nand is a composition of Madan Mohan for film Mera Saya. Tu Jahan, Jahan Chalega, Mera Saya, Saath Hoga. After listening to Mera Saya, please proceed with the next link, a flute recital by Ronu Majumdar. After Rag Nand, make some time for Rag Desh the next day. Rag Desh is derived from Khamaj Thaat, which uses Komal Ni. In case of Desh, both The Shuddha and Komalni are used. One of the best examples is Vande Mataram, the original one, of course. Please note that there are various compositions of Vande Mataram, including one famous version in Lata Mangeshkar's voice, which is not in Rag Desh. I have a very rare performance by Pandit Bhimsen Joshi singing Vande Mataram in classical style. Next, continuing with Rag Desh, again, please listen and compare the similarities. A recital by Sitar virtuoso, Anushka Shankar. Let's move on to the next Thaat, Bhairav Thaat. The song I have selected is Lakshmikant Pyarelal's composition, Ik Ritu Aaye, Ik Ritu Jaae, in Kishore Kumar's voice. And next, I have a composition in Rag Gunkali that is derived from Bhairav Thaat, Har Har Shiva Shankar, Mr. Sanjay Abhyankar performing his own composition or bandish. Please note just the similarities for now. We'll look at the little differences between the rags little later. Let us now move on to Kafi Thaat. Rag Jog is derived from Kafi Thaat. Rag Jog uses both Gandhars, the Shuddha and Komal Gandhar. I have a song from film Dil Se in the voice of the composer himself, A R Rehman. Next link is for Rag Jog in the voice of Veena Sahastrabudhdhe. Let's now move on to the next Thaat, Aasavari Thaat. Performance of Rag Kaushi Kannada is a memorable one for me. As a child, I heard Lakshmi Shankar while practicing Rag Kaushi Kannada at one of my good friends' home. What a mesmerizing voice. She sang a khayal in Rag Kaushi Kannada and then sang a bhajan which was quite popular in those days. Ab to Madhav Mohe Ubar. Here is the link for that particular song, Ab to Madhav Mohe Ubar. Here is this is the composition of Mr. Murli Manohar Swaroop. Another rag that is based on Aasavari Thaat is Aasavari itself. Yes, the same name. Compare the next performance with the bhajan that you just heard. Next link is for Rag Aasavari performed by Ustad Imrat Khan on Surbahar. Moving on to Marwa Thaat, I have a duet that is a classic. Muhammad Rafi and Manna De singing for O.P. Nayyar, Tu Hai Mera Prem Devta. This song is based on Rag Lalit, which is derived from Marwa Thaat. Continuing next with Rag Lalit, we have Ustad Amir Khan performing Rag Lalit. After Marwa Thaat, now let's move on to Purvi Thaat. This Thaat is slowly becoming extinct, unfortunately. There are not that many rag based on this rag to begin with, and hence popular songs are rarely composed based on this Thaat. One of the songs that I know is a composition from 1970s by Pandit Ravi Shankar for film Mera, Karuna Suno Shyam Mori, in the voice of Vani Jairam. One of the other rag in Purvi Thaat that is based on Purvi Thaat is Rag Paraj. This rag at one time used to be quite popular, but I could not find any link by a young popular classical singer. So I have, however, found another rare recording for you. Here is the link to Pandit Mallikarjun Mansur performing Rag Paraj. Moving on to the next Thaat, Todi. You'll find many compositions of non-film songs in Todi, but film songs are becoming rare again in this rag. One of the newer songs, Naina Thaglenge, has touch of Ahiri Todi and Bairagi. Let us listen to Rahat Fateh Ali Khan singing Naina Taglenge first, followed by another rag that is based on Todi Thaat, Rag Multani. It is still a quite popular rag, but I have an older recording picked out for you. Ustad Salamat Ali Khan and Ustad Nazakat Ali Khan Sahab performing Rag Multani. Finally, one of the most popular thoughts of all times, Bhairavi. The rag Bhairavi, of course, is more popular than any other rag that are derived from this thought. Rag Malkams is another popular rag, but today let us listen to a todi that is based on Bhairavi Thaat first, and then listen to Aasavari, which is also based on Bhairavi Thaat. I just want to bring your attention again to the names of these rag. A todi not based on Todi Thaat, known as Bilas Khani Todi, and an Aasavari that is not based on Aasavari Thaat, known as Komal Rishabh Aasavari. These both rag are based on Bhairavi Thaat. So first, Pandit Jitendra Abhisheki performing Bilas Khani Todi, and then Komal Rishabh Aasavari by legendary Ustad Bade Ghulam Ali Khan Sahab. A lot of listening for you, my friends. Hope you will find time to go over all my recommendations. I hope that all these recommendations so far are helping you and you are developing a special interest and an ear for North Indian music. We will end our discussion on Thaat today and move on to the next concept that is common to all kinds of music, building a melody. What are the techniques that music composers use to build a melody, and how can you, as a listener, learn to appreciate these techniques? That will be our topic of discussion next week. Until then, keep listening. Keep wondering about this beautiful gift of music that we humans have, and learn to appreciate it by listening to more and more and more and more and more music. Subscribe to this channel for more information. Subscribe to this channel for fun. Take care, and I'll see you next week.